Hello, I'm MPX and did you know that Minecraft developers play Minecraft too? It's actually pretty obvious when you think about it, but you might not know that a lot of them have long-term survival worlds like this one we saw from Agnes, the lead of vanilla development, and as you can see, she's got this giant brick structure that she mentioned it was really hard to find clay for, and then not so long afterwards, clay was added much more accessibly to Minecraft via the lush caves. It's interesting that Minecraft developers' survival experiences can guide the future, and that's why I was so excited when CornerhardMC, one of the Minecraft Bedrock developers, got in touch and said that I could tour one of his long-term survival worlds. He's got one for Java and one for Bedrock, and this Bedrock world supposedly has the furnace that inspired him to add XP storage to furnaces. I thought that was really cool, and I figured we had to tour it, and that's why in today's video, we're checking out Team Insulatus Bedrock Edition from CornerHard, a Minecraft developer himself. I'm incredibly excited, and let's give it a peek, shall we? Personally, I'm incredibly excited. I genuinely don't know what to expect. Is he going to be a super technical player? Is he going to be a big building player? Is it some combination of those two? Or is it going to be an ugly survival world with next to nothing in it? It really could be any of those things. But today I must be taunted by the joining realm screen for a few minutes. So the fun question that I think I'm going to ask, and I think you should be asking yourself as you go through this, is how much do you have in common in your playstyle with a Minecraft developer? Oh, he's actually got a few notes up here. I think he mentioned it was like a SMP of a few friends. So he says, this server was designed for the young members of our group, and as such there are children as young as 4 playing on them. Please be courteous and polite with them when communicating. This is a non-griefing server, please do not take anything. There are community resources available on the walls of this building. Feel free to take what you need. This is a fun-loving, creative group. Show off your best creations and have fun. So the fact that it's loving tells me that he already is playing the opposite of most of you. Yeah, I'm telling you you don't have a heart internet, but I'm also telling you that this is a nice spawn building. You know, like, I think the fact that you actually spawn down here as opposed to up there, that's always something impressive. I mean, actually, you know, it's been a while since I've tested the way Bedrock spawns work. Maybe that's easy to do. But, yeah, you can see how this is Insulatus over there. Wait, is this also Insulatus? You know, yeah, it's in all directions, it's Insulatus. I'm very curious. So I guess I'm going to take myself a nice iron shovel, as well as another nice iron shovel in case that one breaks. I'm going to find... Man, they have a... I guess this is what he does with all of his axes. I smelt mine down. He turns his tools into actually useful things. That's fun enough, I guess. It's funny, because I've seen CornerhardMC stream, and he always seems like such a wholesome guy when I see those. And you know, that's kind of backed up by the fact that he's got this super wholesome community chest. He helps people out when they join his world. Not that he needs to. Oh, look at this. There's even an armor button, so I can instantly be equipped with... Oh, I think it's empty. Well, you know what? Let's try this again. We'll get less quality armor. Hey, I got myself a grey wool piece. Well, you know what? It's not quite armor, but it'll do for now, I guess. Let's go explore the world itself. I'm sorry, we need to get right into this. Oh my god, yeah, I was worried it might just be like a survival world with just a build or two on it. You know, sometimes you see those. But even at the spawn already, there's quite a few wacky things. And also, quite interestingly, it's well laid out together usually when you have an SMP server, there's just everything is a mess on top of each other. There's actually a pretty healthy grid system here. This is how you can tell CornerHard is in fact an American developer. Look at the perfect grid system going on here. I mean, if you've ever seen American city design, they just don't understand what angles that aren't right angles are. Like, it's either 90 degrees or it's no degrees. What's that about turning diagonally? I don't understand it. But yeah, let's see what this tower is. It says Odin's place. Odin, I'm assuming, is a person, and this is his place. I am very astute like that, and so I can tell you that, oh wow, I love that actually. Like, it looks like it's gonna be a giant skyscraper behind, but it's actually just this giant glass. I don't even know what to describe this as. I like this a lot though. This is a fun way to do a house. I mean, kind of sneaky on the back. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, so Odin's great. I wonder if we could find CornerHard's particular builds himself. You know, something I like to criticize people for that I totally do myself is like inefficient torch placement. And this is a perfectly flat ground, so they could do actually perfectly placed torches, which is, if I'm not mistaken, 7 blocks apart in every direction. But they've done it 4 blocks apart, which I think is just a giant flex. Like, you know, there's just lots of torches here. But it is worth mentioning. You know, there are certain rules in Minecraft that, like, yeah, you can do it this way, the most efficiently way. But it doesn't mean everyone does that, including even Minecraft developers. Also, what the heck am I seeing in the background there? Jeez, I was not expecting anything nearly this big. What is that even? I genuinely can't even comprehend the scale on this one. This is either the craziest base I've ever seen, or it's like a piece of abstract art. Either way, it is causing frame rate issues on my Xbox One for what it's worth, so you might want to keep that in mind. But otherwise, it's great. So Matt's. This belongs to Matt. Oh wait, if you look at this right here, behind this little doorway, he's got a mega map that he's creating. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, it looks like lots of people have their own little survival bases. Some of them are of differing complexities, I would say. I love to see people's passion projects like this, but again, this is Matt's house apparently. We need to find Mr. CornerhardMC, Mr. David himself, if he uses his first name, which I'm gonna guess he does in this realm. But not before I finally get my hands on some iron armor. Again, this isn't a live copy of the realm. I'm not actually stealing from chests. That was probably against one of the rules that I saw earlier. When people send me their realms just like this, it is a duplicate copy of it, so we can just break, and there's no issues whatsoever, besides the pain. Speaking of the pain, by the way, look at this village. Like, can you even call it a village at this point? Or is this like a person factory? This is like factory farming, but for people. And then behind that is another house. I'm guessing this is the summer house of the guy, because it's right outside his main house. You know, sometimes you want a house, but you don't want to be too far away from your main house. So you have a second house. I wanted to take food from the free chest, but there's just some seeds in there. So I think it's long since gone. Honestly, this is the problem with having, like, communal chests that you have, is, like, restocking them. No one wants to do that. You want to stock it once, and then forget about it. Which is sad that you can't do that. But anyway, yeah, you can see they've been doing a lot of smelting around here, including for rabbit's feet, apparently. I'm confused, but that's fine. I love the design of this mega furnace. It's so much more efficient than most of the things that I do, but that's fine. That's good. Okay, so my plan now, after seeing this delightful Team Insulatus. Man, there are so many builds here, I couldn't explore them all if I spent all day doing it. But I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm going to go to the position of that furnace, and then I'll know that I'm in the right place, I think. Oh, wait, sorry, I can't resist. Look at this. This is so adorable. They have a bunch of striders and a little kennel kind of thing, a stable, I guess you could call it. This is adorable. I love this. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Also, I don't know what this is, but it's probably animal cruelty, but it's fine. Some of those horses have already died. And, yeah, we're going this way now. Oh, I guess this is just the animal part of the realm, huh? They really like their animals here, and I can't fault them for that. I also like dogs. Okay, I got distracted again. I found the Tunnel of Mysteries, and I need to know what that means, because it looks very pretty from these blocks outside. You can see this is all never update blocks, so this is stuff they've done since 1.16, and I guess the mystery tunnel will take me where it takes me, huh? This is such a strange tunnel. It just keeps going up and down and all over the place. So the Tunnel of Mysteries just took me into the middle of a forest, which I guess is a mysterious place for it to end up. Okay, I'm on the lookout for this furnace. I need to find it for you. I've got to prove a point. Okay, so it looks like I found the very thing itself. This is an automatic smelter inside of, I assume, Cornerhard's base somewhere. And the interesting thing about it is clearly he loved the efficiency of automatically being able to smelt, you know, pop chorus fruits and kelp and glass and stone and whatever he got his hands on, it seems. But the problem with auto smelting is you used to lose the experience that you got from smelting in a furnace. However, if you put this down for XP harvest, then you can take out whatever's in there. And wait, do we have to smelt something real quick? I think we do. But the idea here is that if you have a furnace, just because the output's being automatically taken away, you shouldn't lose the experience, which is how it worked before. But now this furnace stores it, and when you just press automatically drag, you get all of that experience. As you can see, 15 levels. That's how much stuff was smelted there before he last used it. If we do the same on this side, we can go from 15 to 18. As you can see, being able to store up experience is great. And then when you want to stop storing out that experience, or when you want to store it up and then not take it, you put the hopper active, and then it goes straight out of there, giving you more stuff in this end chest. I think it's a clever system, personally. I think it's a great way I think it's a great change they made to Minecraft, and it's the sort of thing that's really hard to explain if you're not actively playing Minecraft. You don't actively have some mending gear that you really want to heal up, or you don't, something like that. It's really hard to explain. But again, if you play Minecraft, you spot it, and that's a sort of great feature that comes from playing the game in the deep depths of a long-term survival world. Again, like a lot of Minecraft developers do play, in fact, every Minecraft developer, I'm sure, plays Minecraft professionally, as well as some amount casually, but when you're in a long-term world, there are certain things that add up from all these weird behaviors by themselves. Hoppers, the mending enchantment, experience in furnaces, that can come from that sort of thing, and that's great. It's a fun little story. I'm sure many of other Minecraft's other great features have come from similar things, and that's why, I don't know, I think it's good to care about the thing that you do. And that is what we're seeing right here. Also, what we're seeing right here is this. Wait, have we found the base itself? No, this is Ari's place. There are a lot of people on this server. You can see from just how beautifully put together it all is. I will find something that says David or CornerhardMC if it is the last thing I do. Oh, wow. This is a big turtle farm, huh? The only way that I could make this turtle farm more interesting is if I eat one of these pufferfish nearby it. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Oh, yeah. This is how turtle farms were meant to be enjoyed. So some Minecraft developers really prefer Java. I mean, it makes sense, a lot of Minecraft players do, but some players understand the benefits of Bedrock, including clearly some of its developers. Look at this floating fish tank. You can see how clearly they understand the benefit of playing Bedrock, because they have this giant fish tank that's filled with big salmon, big salmon, big salmon, big salmon, big salmon, just so many big salmon. It's beautiful to see, and honestly, my only regret is that I can't be surrounded by more big salmon as I say all of this. This is beautiful. And this single-handedly proves that he cares about the Bedrock version. No one can say that he doesn't when you see something like this, am I right? Oh, God. Yeah, probably should have seen that one coming. Oh, I'm respawning over here. This is a very strange swimming pool. You ever think to yourself, I want an underground swimming pool where I can look at Donkey Kong? I don't ever think that. Actually, is this Donkey Kong or is this a birthday cake? I'm pretty sure it's Donkey Kong. But yeah, things be weird, huh? So I thought the thing that I'd be able to tell most from looking at this world would be maybe some insights about, the type of survival that he plays, and how that might be interesting. But the far more interesting thing to me is just how intensely late game this is. Like, as far as a Minecraft developer goes, like, a lot of his time has to be contractually spent developing, not playing Minecraft. But then from the free time that is spent not, working on Minecraft, then so much of that time is spent. Again, this isn't just a survival world. This isn't just a long-term survival world. This is like a supermax long-term survival world. There's just tiny little fun builds everywhere. Like, I'm just going through the mountain here, and I find this. This was done in the last year since the Never update, and oh, it's pretty, isn't it? Like, I don't think it can be overstressed just how late game the point of the world they're in is. Like, they can terraform the world beyond any of their wants and needs. Look at this over here, for instance. Look at the spawn area and how it's a giant tower made from purple blocks too. This is a world that has been crafted over. I mean, I'd heard it was many years old, but like many years old can mean many things, right? Like if you pick up a 2012 world in 2018, is that world 6 years old or is that world 3 years old? Well, I guess. Like, how old is a world if you stop playing it for some number of years? But when you see stuff like this, like, what even is this? I genuinely have no clue. What's it meant to be? Is it Is it some art installation? When you're at this stage of the Minecraft game where you're like, you make the world beautiful, you play like a miniature version, you know, like you're so rich in survival, you get to basically be creative with your free time. That's like the dream, right? That's one of the things that Minecraft gets to teach you, maybe about the real world even. That like you get to a certain level of, you know, wealth in terms of resources, and you can do whatever you want, including make. Is this really just a whole hill made of flowers? Yes, it really is just a flower hill. You can just do that if you want to. Look in the background too at these giant waterfall towers. And then there's like a giant sphere dome on the top. Like, this is insanity. This is beyond insanity, I'd say. And that's kind of what makes it beautiful. And that's kind of something you see in the endgame of that Minecraft. If you're ever worried that Minecraft developers only focus on let's call it the early game, because let's be honest, most of Minecraft developments can be enjoyed in the first 5 minutes of opening a new world. With the exception of maybe the entire Never update. But like new oceans, they look pretty wow. Polar bears, you go look at a polar bear, you've got the whole experience. Adding late game functionality to Minecraft is something it seems like, you know, they're doing less than otherwise. And I think it's not because they don't care about that stuff. Again, you can see many Minecraft developers are big fans of this sort of stuff, it seems. Oh, wow, that is the edge of the world right there. I mean, actually, you know, the water does look prettier than just seeing the edge of the world. I kind of like that as an idea. I might have to borrow that at some point. I love the tiny amounts of inspiration I'm getting looking around this world. And maybe you should too. Yeah, look at how much terraforming they had to do. You can see the original terrain down there. But yeah, I think if you're worried that Minecraft developers don't care about the late game, they're only focused on the early game because that's all they play or something like that. You know, it's an easy conspiracy theory to imagine in your head, but I don't think there's truth to it. I think you know, like we've seen after just seeing Lady Agnes's, after just seeing this insanity. Do I want to see what's in the Nether? You better believe I want to see it in the Nether. You can be rest assured. Oh no, you don't eat in Nether portals. Whatever you do, don't eat in a Nether portal. But if you're worried that some bugs aren't being fixed, or you're worried that the developers don't care about this side of the game, I assure you they do. I just think also it's a smart thing. Oh god, okay, sure. I guess we're going down now. I also think, oh god. I also think there is just a calculated decision. Oh, the iron farm is this way. Or up there, maybe. Honestly, all of this is a bit confusing. Look at this. They made an overworld and they're never. Oh, they are leap years ahead of the rest of us, I reckon. But, I think it's a really interesting sign. A really interesting, oh, I love this. It's a giant creeper that's crying lava. That is beautiful. And to stop ghast spawning, because they can spawn in the air, they've got these end rods everywhere. That's smart, probably. Is that why they're there? Honestly, I don't know how you stop ghast spawning. I've tried many things and they've never fully worked. But yeah, I think oh yeah, I love these Nether portal banners too. There's so many quirky little touches to this that I just love beyond belief. And maybe you like seeing this world as inspiration. Maybe you got inspired by it in some way, or maybe you just realized that yeah, actually, it is making stuff that everyone can enjoy. Doesn't mean making stuff that long-term survival players can't. And if that was the case, you know, I shouldn't do it. I really want to sleep in one of these beds. I mean, we're in the overworld, so it should be fine, right? What's the worst that can happen if I... I'm 99.999% sure it's a copy, so I'm allowed to do that and enjoy the burning cat inferno that happened. You know, what I'm learning from this is that CornerhardMC is not subscribed to the Toy Cat channel, and isn't that the most depressing thing? Anyway, with that said, I of course am joking with everything I say there. I am also very thankful to CornerHard for putting his world out here for me to judge in the ways that I want to, you know? This is something he had absolutely no obligation to do. It was something he was being very kind and nice and wanted to share his world with the internet. And if you want to see more from him and maybe even more from this world one day, you can follow him over at CornerhardMC on Twitter. That's right, you gotta go to CornerhardMC, MC's in caps, but on Twitter it doesn't actually matter. But if you put it in caps, you'll know that it stands for Minecraft. And you can see, and follow him as a thank you for his kind services today, and to see what a developer is up to, I guess, in their day-to-day life. Look at this Ender Dragon, by the way. Like, I love that. This is apparently the end portal village. So I want to find the end as well. You know, I'm not going to leave this video until the end happens, right? Enter the lair of the dragon. See, that's so... I just love all of this. I think this is such a fun idea. Is there a... Oh, yeah, there's a nice... Are you prepared for the end? What do you... Okay, you know what? I think most worlds have nether projects. Most worlds have overworld projects. Will this world have any end projects? I'd lean towards no. Like, all of this stuff implies that they're mostly just there to fight the dragon. But I'm ready to be potentially surprised. They have a minecart track leaving themselves in here. Oh, I guess let's get mobs into there. But yeah, let's see what the scoop is with the end, huh? Oh, no, there is in fact. Oh my god, they built a village and a sugarcane farm here. You know, this is a Minecraft developer after my own heart, am I right? So yeah, this is intense. This is like look at this. They plowed right through the end to make their railway. I like this a lot. I find this to be absolute insanity in the craziest way, but that's the best type of way. Sometimes you need some insanity in your life, and that's where this end portal comes in. So with that said, I hope you all enjoy this video. I am now going to end it and see you all in the next one. Goodbye.